It's Marianne, Lötter. I'm from Word of Faith Christian Centre in Gqeberha, Port Elizabeth, South Africa. Eastern Cape, that's where we are. Friendly city if you ever want to come and visit. Today I want to read to you, and I want to read from the New King James Version in Psalm 112 verse 7. And I want to say today, we are talking about the difference between faith and trust. And so this is the scripture I want you to remember. He will not be afraid of evil tidings, that you and me. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord. And yes, we are living in a season of evil tidings. Oh my goodness, so many evil tidings. But I'm reminded of a very interesting story. In 1859, that's many, many years ago, there was a man by the name of Charles Blondin. He was a tightrope walker. He was a crazy tightrope walker. So he walked across the Niagara Falls, and it was quite a high rope and a tightrope, and there were people coming from everywhere to come and see this man walking across this Niagara Falls, and people were cheering him on. And then he would go to the one side and he says, "Do you think I can do it?" And they say, "Yes, you can do it," because they had faith in him. They've seen him doing it over and over. And then he goes back, and then they say, "Yes, you can do it on this side." And then he goes across. And then he says, "Do you think I can take a man across?" And then they all stay quiet. Then he said, "Do you think I can take a wheelbarrow across?" And they said, "Yes, you can take a wheelbarrow across." And so he walked across with a wheelbarrow on the tightrope. And got to the other side. He said, "Do you think I can do it again? Anybody wants to get into the wheelbarrow?" Nobody wanted to get into the wheelbarrow. He walked across to the other side with a wheelbarrow. Remember, it's very, very high, and it's a wide distance that he had to walk. And he got to the other side. And he said, "I've got the wheelbarrow. Anybody that wants to get into this wheelbarrow?" And the people kept quiet. They say, and he asked them, "Don't you have faith in me?" He said, "We have got faith in you. But here's the big thing. I don't see myself getting into that wheelbarrow." And then there was a little voice in the crowd, and this person said, "I will get into the wheelbarrow." It was a young boy. And he got into the wheelbarrow, and Charles went across Niagara Falls with this young boy in the wheelbarrow. And as he went across the wheelbarrow, he got to the other side. The people were screaming. They were clapping hands. They were shouting. The news reporters were there. Everybody was excited about this young boy in the wheelbarrow being pushed by a man across a tightrope. And he wasn't even afraid. And he got out the wheelbarrow on the other side. And they asked him, "Weren't you scared?" He said, "No, I wasn't scared." "But you should have been scared." He said, "No, why must I be scared? This man is my daddy." And I often think so much about this. One of my highlighted stories is because Jesus says often, you need to just get out of the place where you are in control, that you can step into the place where He is in control. And sometimes it will feel like you are taking steps in the dark. But He says, "Trust me totally." And today I want you to actually feel like you are almost in a wheelbarrow saying, "Lord, I'm trusting you." So the scripture is here in Proverbs 3 verse 5, and you know that one of my favorite scriptures. Trust. It doesn't say have faith in the Lord. It says, "Trust in the Lord with your whole heart and do not lean on your own understanding." So today I'm asking you, how much do you have faith in Jesus, and how much do you trust Him?